Hello, this is David Jenkins, a Plata Town Council member from Ward 4. I will be your host for this podcast, providing updates about the La Plata Town Council meetings, issues we discuss, and those issues affecting you as residents, and other related activities and issues. You can also follow me on my Facebook page, D. Jenkins, LP Town Council Ward 4. Please note the Town Council has work sessions each month on the second and third Tuesday, with our business meeting on the fourth Tuesday. All meetings start at 6 p.m. using the Microsoft Teams platform. Meeting agendas can be accessed through our town website, and all meetings are recorded. So now let's get started with our latest update. Hi, and welcome again to this latest episode of the La Plata Ward 4 Update Podcast. This is David Jenkins, La Plata Town Council member from Ward 4, and your host for this podcast. This is a continuing podcast about the town's infrastructure, about what they do and how they plan for future needs. This particular episode is about the La Plata Police Department, or public safety, a critical component for any community. The source of this information is from our police chief and the results of their 2022 accreditation report by the Commission on Accreditation for Law Enforcement Agencies, commonly known as CALEA. This is a quick reminder that at the Town Council's last meeting each month, that is on the last Tuesday of each month, each department provides a monthly summary of their activities and plans for the future. These include reports from our Operations and Public Works, our Planning Department, Finance Department, Human Resources, Legislative Affairs, as well as from the Police Department. These monthly reports are available for the particular agenda and can be accessed through our town website. I will provide a link in the podcast note of how you can obtain and view these monthly department reports. Now let's talk about our police department. The Plata Police Department provides primary law enforcement services to our residences and visitors. They currently consist of 28 officers and 4 civilians. This includes 2 officers who have just completed their required field training. 2 officers are now enrolled in the Anne Arundel County Police Academy, and 2 will shortly be entering that same academy. Let's briefly talk about the organizational structure of the agency. The Administrative Division is responsible for key functions such as custodial property management, internal affairs, records administration, accreditation, preparation of court materials, and crime reporting to the FBI. The next division is our Special Operations Division. This includes or provides criminal investigations, support to the University of Maryland Charles Regional Medical Center through a public-private partnership. This division also provides support and are assigned to the Charles County Drug Task Force, as well as the Metropolitan Area High Intensity Drug Trafficking Area Task Force. They're also responsible for the recruitment of new officers, background investigation, crime analysis, and internal information technology management. The next division is the Patrol Division, which is staffed with 4 sergeants, 4 corporals, and 8 patrol officers. They provide 24-hour patrol coverage to the town. Each squad, they use 4 squads, and they use 12-hour shifts, which provides coverage to the town, but also time off with their families and other activities. Each squad consists of a sergeant, a corporal, and 2 officers. The patrol division is also responsible for special event planning, field training management, and providing active threat shooter training to businesses, churches, and other community organizations when requested. The Office of the Chief of Police is staffed by the chief and a first sergeant. The chief is responsible for the policy development, training, public information, and budgeting, and grant management opportunities for the department. Of note, in July of 2018, the La Plata Police Department became the smallest police agency in Maryland to earn national accreditation through the previously mentioned Commission on Accreditation for Law Enforcement Agencies, commonly known as CALEA. This agency, the Plata Police Department, was reaccredited in 2022. I'll provide a link to this latest report as well. This accreditation assists the town of La Plata Police Department in having written directives that provide best management practices in all facets of the organizations. Also, additional benefits of this accreditation include reduced risk management exposure, stronger defense against civil suits, greater accountability within the organization, and support from governmental officials and agencies. Now, the Plata Police Department also provides specific and ongoing training so the officers and staff can do their jobs efficiently, effectively, and within law enforcement's best practices. As you may have seen in the news over the last several years, law enforcement agencies are more frequently now interacting with individuals who are experiencing a mental health crisis. Approximately 75% of the sworn officers in the Plata Police Department have attended crisis intervention training, commonly referred to as CIT. This is a 40-hour course and focuses on learning signs and symptoms of various mental illnesses, an introduction to available local resources and other partner agencies to assist the officers, ongoing interaction with consumers of mental health services and their personal stories, as well as enhancing communication, training, and best practices with working with people in crisis. Now, this training is provided to the La Plata Police Department by the Charles County Health Department, Baltimore County Police Department, and the Montgomery County Police Department. Now, also, many officers receive other specialized training from Pathfinders for Autism on how to interact with those individuals who have intellectual and developmental disabilities. Additional training includes, but not limited to, and this gets a little technical, advanced roadside impaired driver enforcement, radar speed enforcement, standardized field sobriety training, collision reconstruction, drug recognition, expert and basic instructor firearms training, commercial vehicle inspection, taser instruction, and we've just recently purchased unmanned aircraft, so they have to get trained to be a pilot of a drone, residential and crime prevention inspections, basic investigator training, as well as first-line supervisor, administrator, as well as other leadership courses. So you can see there's a lot of training that is provided to the department's officers to provide a full services to our residents. The agency also has, on the last number of years, expanded their equipment inventory. So all their patrol vehicles are equipped with radios, mobile data terminals, in-car cameras, fixed radar units, first aid, and other emergency equipment. Some of our patrol cruisers are also equipped with LoJack theft recovery systems. Now, each individual patrol officer is equipped with body-worn cameras, commonly known as BWCs, and through the recently enacted American Rescue Plan, or ARPA, each officer will soon be equipped with the newest generation, of Panasonic body-worn cameras. So we're continuing to upgrade their equipment. Additional equipment also includes a mobile command center, 3 mobile video trailers, 2 speed monitoring trailers, 2 message boards, and a disaster response vehicle for 2 and 4 persons, which are utilized during special events and other specialized missions. As I mentioned earlier, there are also 2 unmanned aircraft, which helps locate missing and endangered or wanted individuals. They also have received new equipment includes what they call a TrueNarc, which is a touchless-controlled dangerous substance analyzer. It tries to identify drugs that are maybe dangerous to individuals as well as the officers. Now, other than the CALEA or the accreditation approval, the department has received numerous awards, including 3 outstanding crime prevention awards given by the governor's office. They also have 3 programs, include our mini grants program for residential and small businesses, a routine La Plata style, and Operation Prevent Port Privacy. To win these awards, an agency must qualify how the program impacted crime and the community's participation. This leads to, obviously, the department is committed to community policing programs. Every year, every law enforcement agency, including La Plata, is required to submit a community policing program annual report to the Maryland Police and Corrections Training Commission. This report is then reviewed by subject matter experts and then provide comments back to each agency, on how they can improve and enhance their current community programs. I'm going to read you the following comments that were received regarding the Plata Police Department's 2022 submission, which states, quote, your agency report serves as a wonderful model and clearly demonstrates a strong understanding of best practices in community policing for an agency and community of your size and demographics, end of quote. So again, I believe that's a real testament to the active engagement of the police officers' engagement with our community and residents, as well as the businesses. In closing, then, the department has ongoing partnerships and cooperative agreements with the Charles County Sheriff's Department and the Maryland State Police, providing support, training, and resources, all to the benefit of public safety in La Plata and in Charles County. So I just wanted to provide a brief overview of the police department, their activities, and how they're doing, providing public safety to our residents. In closing, I would ask you to also check out the town's new website. I believe it became effective at the end of August. So thanks again for listening. Please forward your questions and comments to my email at djenkins@townlaplata.org. org. Thanks again for listening, and enjoy the upcoming fall weather. This concludes the latest La Plata Town Council Ward 4 update. I hope you find this podcast informative and useful. So let me know what you think. I look forward to speaking to you again and listening to your questions and concerns. To reach me, my email address is djenkins@townoflaplata.org, or my cell phone number is 301-263-3471. Thanks for listening. Talk to you soon.